Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of One Piece Log Fishman Island Saga on episode 4. This episode right here was pretty nice, although when it comes to certain pacing, I don't remember much about how Fishman Island was. All I know is there was a lot of filler, but the way how it goes, I guess it's okay. But I do remember the beginning of the very series. Other than that, me making comparisons and talking too much about it, let's just start this episode right here. We have Luffy and the crew enjoying themselves of the sailing along the sea underwater, but they get interrupted by Caribou and his crew. But the funny thing is, Momo, if you remember that stinking sea cow from the very beginning of Season 1, he remembers and sees Nami along with Luffy and Sanji, and he ends up saying, "Oh, hell no, I'm getting the out of here," and he swam away like chicken. As for Caribou, he gets easily dispatched, no problem, which is obvious from the get-go, even though he has that certain ability, which I won't be saying here because you should already know, depending if you are up to date with the anime or not. Whatever the situation is, Caribou was easily dispatched and tied up. We have to it that the Straw Hats will later on get some information about currents, and I didn't pay attention much about that because I guess it's not that important. Depending if you're an information person, it might be interesting. Other than that, it's nothing really important. Maybe on navigation on your way to the seawater, underwater. But other than that, they get interrupted or about to get attacked by a Kraken. This actually shocked the heck out of everyone else except Luffy. He says, "You know what? I'm gonna tame this guy. Watch me." And we have to it Caribou knowing that it's impossible to convince Luffy to run away. We have to it that Caribou's crew gets easily destroyed or dispatched to oblivion after the Kraken crushed the ship and Momo escaped. And we get to see Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji getting ready to fight, but Caribou gives him an idea of how to fight them instead of risking the ship and popping the bubble, etc. We get to see that they end up getting bubble under seawater suits in order to breathe underwater and fight. We have to it that eventually we get to see some new abilities of what the crew has been up to, which is really cool, such as Chopper's big guard point, Frankie's rocket shots, and Nico Robin's gigantic flower ability to push the ship from being destroyed. And we get to see the abilities of Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy. We get to see Sanji being able to run underwater and then manage to burn the Kraken's tentacle. We get to see Zoro cutting one tentacle into pieces. And as for Luffy, he uses Gear 3rd and uses Busoshoku Koka or Busoshoku Haki and ends up knocking out the Kraken, which we all know what his name was later on, what his name was given later. As for the Straw Hats, the episode ends off with them having to go underwater on the curtains, and they get surrounded by a lot of big fish. And unfortunately, we do not see Zoro, Sanji, or Luffy anywhere, which apparently is their problem. And they're going, "Okay, what the hell are we gonna do now?" And the episode ends off with them wondering what to do next, with the Straw Hat crew trying to wonder what to do next after being surrounded by dark underwater and a lot of giant fish, which apparently could be a pretty much death row kind of thing. Other than that, preview the next episode, not going to say much. It's just a continuation of the Fishman Island Saga, so I look forward to see how that one to see how it goes. Other than that, pretty cool episode. I don't remember much about the pacing, but all I know is I'm enjoying it as best I can because we won't get back to Egghead Island until at most spring anime 2025 or spring season of 2025, which really sucks, but let them get ready and let the voice actors rest, and much more to come afterwards. So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-oo!